and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Dream Land 3. Last time we finished up all of the last missions or regular levels, and this time we are fighting a staple of the series, King Dedede. So if you played the Kirby game before, you know how to fight Dedede. He has like a suction attack, he has like a gliding attack, he has a stomp attack. It actually looks really different in this game. He has like a repeated hammer attack, I'm pretty sure. Okay, dodge that. Right in his face. Okay, this is going super well actually. For someone who hasn't played this game literally since the anniversary. Which was, when exactly? 5 years ago? Yeah, it would have been 5 years ago, because this was an anniversary game. Yeah, this is super good. We're almost done with this fight. Oops. You gotta be really careful in this game, because the iframes, or invincibility frames, are really short. But, it's not over yet. We got a second phase, which isn't something you see every day in a Kirby game. From Dedede. Okay, that's not creepy at all, isn't it? By the way, people always joke about this game being like the most messed up Kirby game, like, ever. Only rivaled by 64. If you think this is messed up, this isn't even beginning to scratch the surface of why it's considered the most messed up Kirby game. Why didn't that hit, actually, or did it? Oh, it took out the last projectile. At least it's being super generous. Okay, wait till his invincibility frames go away. Okay. Not being able to glide is actually incredibly stressful sometimes. This is actually a pretty vanilla version of the song compared to some of the other remixes in the game. You know, like Gourmet Race, again, changing it to, I think, minor key from major actually makes it sound really different. But like this song, they didn't really do a ton with. Which makes me a little bit sad, especially because it's a particularly gnarly version of the Dedede fight. I kinda wish they'd gone all out with the remix. Again, just because of how messed up this version of this fight is. Okay, last hit. If I can live. If I can live. We might have finished off Dedede, but we are not done yet. Welcome to our real final boss. This is Dark Matter. He is a recurring enemy in the series, starting in Dreamland 2, I think. We are using an item called the Love Stick to combat him. Interesting thing about this fight is you have to get every heart star to get this fight. So that's why I went out of my way to get everything in the game, because we would actually miss out on this fight otherwise. Side note, is it just me, or are fights like this really clunky when you have to use a D-pad? Like, it feels like such a small thing, but like this fight is like way harder with a D-pad because I played with a GameCube controller originally, I think. Ow, that was my bad. I just ran right into that, to be honest. Okay. I probably should have healed before this, in all honesty. Okay. That barely didn't hit me. I'm okay with this. We are not gonna do this fight in this run because I have 1 health point left. There's no way we will actually clear this in this one run. As much as I would have liked. So now we have phase 2. This giant white eyeball with a red pupil. That's not creepy at all. That's not a pupil, and it shoots blood at us because rated E for everyone. This phase is actually the easiest. Not gonna lie. I should not have opened my mouth. I should not have said anything. Now I don't remember if there are checkpoints between phases. I'm pretty sure there aren't, which sucks. As much as you might expect it to. Okay, we're actually doing okay. I'm impressed I've lasted this long with literally... Yep, that was my fault. I should not open my mouth when I'm doing well in the game. So yes, we do have to redo the first phase. I could have sworn there's a checkpoint after the second phase, but I don't know for sure. What you want to do though with this fight is definitely don't get hit in this phase, so you have health for the second phase and third phase, because there's actually a third phase. Yes, it gets worse than a giant white eye shooting up blood. Somehow they managed to make this even more disturbing and nightmare fuel-ish. If you ever thought Kirby was like too cute, maybe this is the game for you. It's actually funny to me that this is actually one, in my opinion, one of the cutest Kirby games on the surface, because you have this sort of pastel sort of look to it. It's kind of like not hand-drawn, but like it's more stylized than other Kirby games. And it's oh, what's the word? It contains one of the most messed up final bosses, probably the most messed up final boss in literally the entire series, so it's kind of silly actually. Kind of ironic, maybe would be the better word to use. I almost thought I got hit there. Okay, phase 2 again. This shouldn't take too long. Phase 2, again, in my opinion, is actually, I think, the easiest. But again, every time I say that, I regret it immensely. Why am I shooting the wrong way? Probably because I was not pushing down properly enough. Nintendo D-pads are a little bit weird. Sometimes you could swear you're holding the right direction, and it doesn't quite count. The dark matters are like way harder to dodge than anything else he has to offer, in my opinion. Which is why he's using an attack ad nauseum. Good to see. Now this I can dodge. I wish you could get a health refill in this fight. So he's gonna do his charging thing. So I'm gonna go down here. Yeah, that's not gross at all. Halfway there. Oh boy. Okay. It's weird how this is basically a shoot 'em up to end off. Nintendo games often do that though, where the final boss is like a different genre than the main game, which is a little bit weird. It's oddly recurring. Now he's just doing this attack, which I'm okay with, because, you know, these are comparably easier to dodge. And I barely got out of the way of that. We go in a circle, like that. And thus we are done. Okay, you're gonna prolong this fight even more. Good to know. Now we are done with phase 2. Where the pupil comes out of the rest of the eye. Because that's not gross. And not age appropriate. I'd say this phase is actually not that bad. You just gotta keep moving and just kind of turn and shoot at good times. Second try, I'll take it. And that's it. Dark Matter has been defeated. For now, I think he is in 64. But I'm not 100% sure. Again, to reiterate, this game was not done with any influence of Sakurai, which makes it kind of unique. Except a lot of games were not made by Sakurai, strangely enough, in Kirby's early days. Yes, this is Kirby's Dream Land 3. It's a nice little pleasant romp that can get surprisingly difficult and also surprisingly messed up at times. And it's just generally a fun game. I did mess up a lot in the middle in particular, but I feel like the ending part went okay. You know, second try final boss isn't bad, especially because I started out without a full health meter. I guess all these are supposed to imply to all have been drawn by Ado, by the way. Just wanting to make note of that. And this is where everyone gets all the a lot of the boss names from, though they actually say the bosses' names in the game, now that I think about it. Apparently, yeah, 64 is a sequel to this, directly, and it's often debated if Ado's in that game or not. It's a little bit complicated, but that's a story for another time. So, I think this was still HAL Labs, even if Sakurai was not involved, and Jun Ishikawa was the normal producer of the normal composer of the series, which is impressive that this does sound very different than his other works in the series, namely Superstar. Went for a totally different vibe. Then again, the whole game has different vibes, so it fits. Yeah, I would recommend it. It's on the eShop. It's like, what, $8? Why the heck not? It's a good Kirby game. People just forget it because it got completely drowned out by the N64's hype. So like how no one really seems to remember Minish Cap compared to everything that was coming out on the DS at the time. So I think people are kind of getting into Minish Cap a little bit more. But yeah, it's on the Dream Collection, so if you have that, then sure, try it. If you have a 3DS, I can't guarantee it's on there. I'm legitimately trying to remember, and I cannot remember if it's on the 3DS eShop. If it is, it's also probably about $8, so that's not bad. Trying to think of other places you can play this game. I think that's it. Oh yeah, and if you have a SNES, then good luck finding a cartridge, though. If I may be so blunt as to say that. Now, I don't remember... Oh, this is actually one of those... Actually, I don't want to speak too soon. Some SNES games, you can't actually do anything after you beat the game, except restart. So I'm gonna give it about like 30 seconds, pushing every button, to see if anything will happen. And the answer seems to be a resounding no, nothing will happen. Oh. Oh, good thing I waited. Yeah, I'm pushing every button. Start, select, A, B, 1, 2. Okay, apparently this is not one of those games where you just have to shut off the system to actually view other content. So that's nice. Oh, and considerate of them. So we have 3% left, though, which is a little bit weird, you may argue. Now, I'm legitimately trying to remember how you access the bonus content, though. Because there is some bonus content, believe it or not. There's 2 things, and they are the reason why the file won't read 100%. I just remembered resetting it actually kicks you back to the Kirby menu. Whoops. It's like AB1, 2? To reset the actual game, I think. Except I need to finagle this a little bit more. Okay, that should work. There we go. Yeah, how do you access this is the problem. Like, I'm legitimately trying to remember how to access the bonus content. Options... Aha! Here we go. So we got a thing called Super MG5, which is every memory game. I'm purposefully choosing the wrong one for reference. You go through all 5 from each world, and this actually does contribute to your clear percentage. This is the easiest one, the one with the eel. That's like the easiest one. Which is weird because it's early. I'm still gonna actually, what am I doing? I just need to do this. Reset the game again to show the last thing. The other thing you need to do is this thing that says B, which is the boss butch. I didn't mean to back out of that. I wanted to actually show some of it. So basically what this mode is, with new backgrounds, you get to actually refight every boss game in a consecutive boss rush. I think, I'm trying to remember if they're harder variants, or am I thinking extra mode in like Dreamland, or Return to Dreamland. You're just shooting out different items this time, so that's cool. So yeah, I want to see what happens, if it works like true arena style, where you actually get like kicked out to like the rest area, or if you actually literally have to do all 5 in a row, or not 5, all 6 in a row, which, that's not scary at all. Okay, no break, that's fantastic. So yes, to get the last 3%, you need to do the boss rush, and you need to do the other thing, the memory challenge. So I'm not going to show those, because you've already seen these bosses, you've seen me fail at the memory game enough times, haven't you? So, just wanted to make note that that's what you actually need to do to further 100% the game. So that's cool. Other than that, we are done with Kirby's Dream Land 3. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for a new adventure of sorts. I think I'm gonna do one-offs until for the rest of the year, and then start the new playthrough on New Year's. So, see ya then.